How's it going, everyone? I want to take you guys through a bunch of PlayStation news and updates. We got a bit of a rumor killer for an announcement at a specific event. I totally believe that the God of War saga, the Greek saga, is going to be happening. Who knows when it will be revealed, but it makes all the sense in the world. We'll talk about that. It won't be happening at the 20th anniversary event. Bleach Rebirth of Souls is a game that I'm very excited for. I'm happy to see one of my favorite anime of all time get some shine with a major video game release. We'll talk that. Right off the bat, Sony Santa Monica Studio tweeted out, "Pantheons collide. We're so excited to bring a selection of the Greek and Norse cast for this God of War 20th anniversary panel, where we'll be reflecting on the past 2 decades of the series. With such a stellar lineup and all the anticipation we've seen around the anniversary, we do want to be clear that there are no planned announcements for this event. If you're able to snag a ticket, we'd love to see you at the Gallery Nucleus to join the celebration on March 22nd. So, as far as the God of War Saga Remastered Collection, looks like that won't be happening at this event. I know a lot of people were expecting it at the 20th anniversary event. Jeff Grubb had noted that it was a possibility, and it seemed like there's a lot of reports that at some point we'll be getting this collection. I don't really even agree with announcing it at the 20th anniversary event. Look, the 20th anniversary event is cool and all, but right now I think they should focus on those State of Play events and making them as good as possible. I thought the last State of Play, you guys, I thought it was good from a third-party game standpoint. However, I look at State of Play as an event where I think the third party should be an accessory on top of 1 or 2 major first-party game announcements, and that's where I thought PlayStation was severely lacking in the last State of Play. CG trailers, I'm sorry, they just don't do anything for me. If it's a new IP, I just don't like CG trailers, you guys. Like, sue me for that. I like video games, and I want to see gameplay. Unless it's something where it's an established franchise or an established IP, CG trailers don't interest me whatsoever for a new IP. Hence why that last State of Play, literally, if we just got gameplay out of Saros, and instead of Days Gone Remaster, it was a remaster of a series of games or games that people actually wanted to remaster for, Ratchet Future, Infamous, whatever, God of War Saga Collection, instead of Days Gone Remaster, I would have literally said that as a 10 out of 10 home run State of Play. I just think you need those key elements where if you're going to announce a new first-party title, let's get some gameplay, and then if you're going to do remasters, let's do remasters that more people want. I think if you just added those, that State of Play would have been so good and would have been received so well across the board. I just think they're missing those little things. And I have my ideas on why they do that, but again, God of War, this Saga Collection, that announced at a State of Play or even a showcase if you're going to do that this summer, I think that would be great. And to talk about Santa Monica's tweet, love that they do this as well. Get ahead of this story. Just quell any sort of excitement, anticipation, and just say, hey, this is not going to be that major of an event where you're going to see reveals and things of that nature. I like that. Just, you know, stomp that out right out the gate so you avoid disappointment. That's why there's this rumbling of whether or not Sony should do a State of Play or a showcase in the summer. I say do a State of Play and then over-deliver on the State of Play, because right now, I think that's one of PlayStation's major issues with State of Play versus showcase. The showcase in 2023 was such garbage, but then you had like a State of Play in early 24 that I thought was much better than that showcase, and right now it's just kind of uncertain what is considered a State of Play, what is considered a showcase. I thought showcases were supposed to be the big events, but you know, if we do get a God of War Saga Collection announcement at some point, a showcase announcement, like, that's big enough where that could be a major announcement for a showcase. And you want games like this in development because you know a lot of the first-party studios are fried right now. Bend Studio, Bluepoint, all of these studios, a lot of them are working on live service games, or they're still fairly early on in their games because of this 5 to 7 year dev cycle. So you want things like remasters. That's why we're getting Days Gone Remastered. That's why we're getting Horizon Zero Dawn Remastered, to add output to PlayStation's first party, because so much of it is fried right now. A God of War would get people super excited. I would throw in a Ratchet Future, Infamous, so on and so forth, but for now, it looks like God of War won't be announced later this month, which is a little bit unfortunate, but hopefully we'll get that announcement by the end of the summer at the latest. Moving on, I do want to cover a couple of other quick things. Later this month, we will have the release of Bleach Rebirth of Souls. I am so excited for this. Long overdue for Bleach to get a big budget video, a relatively big budget video game. Let's be real here. It's not like this is going to be a gigantic game or anything like that, but Bleach is hot right now. The 1,000-Year Blood War saga is beloved and is being received really well, and now we have Rebirth of Souls, and we got a brand new Reverse Fate trailer that showcases some more aspects of the game, and I think this game from an aesthetic and presentation standpoint looks incredibly stylish. And for an anime fighting game, style points go so far. That's what the that Jujutsu Kaisen game legitimately scarred me for life, I think, because that game was so terrible. Legitimately one of the worst video games I think I've ever played in my life, and I'm not even a huge JJK fan, but imagine you are a JJK fan. That game was incredibly insulting. In the case of Bleach Rebirth of Souls, you can already see there's been way more emphasis put into this video game, and even from a promotional standpoint, they've done consistent trailers, they've done showcases for the characters, and it looks like they're actually putting quite a lot of effort into this game. Now, it will have some DLC content and whatnot, and it looks like there is more of a focus on the pre-1,000-Year Blood War stuff, with a focus on, you know, the Soul Society arc and everything like that, based on the footage we've seen thus far, tackling the 1,000-Year Blood War. I think you could do that in another game. You know, by the time 1,000-Year Blood War wraps up, that'll be in, what, like 2026? You can announce another game by, like, fall of 26 or 27, and I think people would be excited for it, and then you can do more content that way. I do know this game is getting DLC, so that's something to consider as well. I just want something solid. Bleach fans deserve a solid video game outing for all the great video games that Naruto has gotten, Dragon Ball has gotten, hell, One Piece has gotten solid games with Pirate Warriors and Odyssey, and I get it, we got Soul Resurrection, and that game was great. Locked away on the PlayStation 3 forever by the looks of it, but it's about time that we get a quality Bleach game. And, you know, I played Soul Resurrection, I played the Wii game, I played the DS games, and the DS games were low-key bangers. I literally have a physical copy of one of the Heat the Souls on PSP, and those games were solid as well. Too bad they never got localized, but again, worldwide, a brand new Bleach game, a top-level Bleach game. I think it can do fairly well. I'm not saying it's gonna pull sparking zero numbers, but I still think it can do fairly well, all things considered. But that'll do it for me. Again, Santa Monica, I'm happy that they got ahead of the story and they just put the kibosh on any expectations of an announcement of God of War Collection, at least at this stage of the game. And obviously, we're not going to get a new God of War game announcement anytime in the near future. At least I don't think. I think the new IP is going to be next. And Bleach Reverse Fate, a new trailer for Rebirth of Souls. I think that game looks pretty solid for an anime fighting game. I think it looks quite good. That'll do it for me. Let me know all of your thoughts in the comment section down below. Sound off there. Thank you for watching, and goodbye. Hey guys, we hope you enjoyed the video, and if you did, make sure to hit the subscribe button, and if you're already subscribed, do us a favor and hit the bell icon. This way you'll be notified whenever we post a new video. That's the best way to keep up with all of our uploads, and we usually try to upload 2 videos a day. And with the bell icon hit, you'll be notified whenever we do upload a video. As always, thanks for watching.